Guys, if you're getting this video, that means that I have not yet received your American History Mythbusters project. So I just wanted to give you the basic project in a nutshell so that you can just get something submitted to me. I don't think at this point it's important for you to do these checkpoints. It would have been beneficial to you, and I guarantee your grade would have been a lot higher if you did everything on time and got the feedback. But these checkpoints are more for people who are working consistently every single week and on time. So unfortunately, I think you're just going to have to go straight to the project, and your grade will likely not be as high as it could have been, but maybe you can learn from that and try to pick up in the second half of the year and work on pace with the class. So what you need to do is just go straight into the Mythbusters multimedia piece and click into that document. All you're going to be doing here is getting your is putting the link to your document here. So for example, if you did a PowerPoint presentation, this is your unique URL. So you click in there, you hit Control C, you come back into here, Control V, and paste it in there. So that way I can link out to your project. You're going to be scored on point of view and purpose, which again is explaining why was a document created, and what is their opinion? What do they think happened? Then you're going to be scored on contextualizing sources, which is basically giving background information about what year was it written, who wrote it, who was the person that wrote it, what else was going on in the history at the time. So it's just providing some sort of context or background information. Your argumentative claim. So your argumentative claim is going to be your answer to the historical question that you choose. And basically is just your opinion. Your selection of evidence, you need to be making sure that you're choosing at least 2 quotes from the document sets that were provided, and using quotes that are relevant and actually support your claim. So for example, if you chose, did Betsy Ross create the first American flag, and you find a piece of evidence that says that pretty much says that she did, then you put that quote in and you would explain that evidence and say, this quote shows that Betsy Ross did create the American flag because whatever. And then also your ability to use multimedia in a presentation. So what you're going to do is be creating a slideshow and making it, it shouldn't be like this document where it's just white and black. It needs to have some form of images or videos or something to really catch somebody's attention. So what you need to do, again, these are your 5 things, and you could even dedicate a slide to each one of these. I think if you go back into checkpoint 4, I think this will help you a little more too. Yeah, so you could actually you could even just make these like your slide topics. Point of view of the sources, that's slide 1. Historical context of the sources, that's slide 2. How the sources support your claim and describe any conflicts between the sources, so comparing and contrasting 2 sources, that could be slide 3. Your argumentative claim could be slide 4. Your quotes could be slide 5. So if you want to do something like that, that would be pretty easy. All right, I'm going to show you an exemplar, which is somebody who did it really, really well. As a result, you are not able to choose the Betsy Ross question. So you're going to have to choose another one. Again, that's just kind of a consequence of waiting so long to do this. So this is somebody who did this assignment last year, did a really, really nice job. As you can see, multimedia, he got a great score because he included different sorts of charts and graphs and visuals. So he dedicates it to point of view of the authors. He tells me why it was written, what did the author think. He does that for 2 sources. He gives me the historical context, so he's comparing and contrasting. He shows me his first source and his second source. Then this is where he gives me some evidence, additional evidence, and then he's giving images here. And then his opinion, this is his claim page. So he's giving me his argumentative claim that he was backed up with evidence in previous slides. So here's his 2 pieces of evidence to do that. So again, you can no longer choose the Betsy Ross question, but you can go in, and where you find that is going to be, I believe, in checkpoint 3, the American History document set. So forget the American flag. That's not an option anymore. You can choose either Pocahontas. This is going to ask if Pocahontas really saved John Smith. Thomas Jefferson, that's going to ask if Thomas Jefferson really believed in equality for all. This one is on the Battle of Lexington, or who fired the shot heard around the world. And then Paul Revere. Did Paul Revere really alert that the British were coming? So those are your 4 choices. Forget the American flag, not an option anymore. So this is where you're going to be finding your evidence. If you need some help, please reach out.